Tramway. We're here for a friendly game versus our European friend Stakor from Czechoslovakia as the USA team, who I'll be spectating, versus Consitini, the Australian player who is seeded one in the 1 vs 1 tournament, and Stakor has gladly giving him a practice match right now for that tournament, as we have Epic Triumph hosting for us, as he is an American and the pings are decent to Australia and the Europeans, as Stakor runs his forces first to the centre flag and the right side putting pressure on as well, so always favourable to attack two areas at once. So good play here by Stakor. But in the middle it seems Consitini is giving Stakor back with his grenades, actually giving him the better of sorry, jumbled my words. Getting the better of Stakor in this initial grenade war this stage, but Stakor is able to hide some guys with a nice big grenade there. Will finish off Stakor's men as on the eastern frontier. Stakor has managed to cap Consitini's spawn flag, but Consitini really needs to spit out some infantry very soon to recap that point, as Stakor has this point quite easily, uncontested, as Consitini has secured the middle, and he should be infesting these tramway areas under cover. As on the eastern flag here, Cons is reinforcing the point, but is dangerously getting clumped up here as a grenade could easily quite take them. Consitini is moving up individually. He has some cover here to move guys behind and possibly shoot towards that flag, but he has this flag now. But Stakor has infested this house here, which needs to be grenaded by Consitini, so nice delaying attack there by Stakor, forcing Consitini to micro that area there, as Stakor is moving into this area here. Maybe able to get a good grenade hit. Nice 80 grenade hit, takes out 3 guys there. Wonderful one there by Stakor, as the middle now is dangerously getting... No, not in fact, actually, sorry. Stakor has lost quite a few units. He's only got 1 unit left in the middle. So Consitini does still hold on to the centre point, as on the eastern flag here. Consitini has managed to take this back from the hands of Stakor, as on the western side here. Nice play by Consitini, putting some pressure on this flag as well, as a full squad of Stakor is coming down here, hiding behind cover here. If Consitini had some units there, he could have quite easily grenaded there. It's always good once you have the centre point, it's not just camp behind here, it's to run into all these buildings and infest the areas and allow you to have possibilities of grenades, as Stakor does charge a unit there and is able to neutralise it under the cover there. But dangerously in this side here, it's quite open for Stakor to run here and maybe flank that 20mm and the MG from over this tramway, as I think he's planning to do. As this infantry here is hiding behind the tramway, 20mm moving to a safer position, as there's more cover from guys here coming, as the recruit squad there needed for some line of sight. 20mm needs to start firing, which it's doing now. Good job there. Has wiped out Stakor's squads holding that area there, as Stakor is pushing also down here. Maybe able to get the 20mm from this distance here. Wow. Where is it? Has he found it? No, he hasn't. He just missed there. And can he get the next one? No. He may get it actually. He may decrew it. He's decrewed that 20mm. A weak area by Consitini. He does need to put some SMGs there or something to just stop the flank from happening, as Consitini has started to cap that centre point there. So 17 to 10 on the kill count. Consitini getting the better of Stakor in initial melees, but in terms of flags it's quite even, but Consitini is 2-0 at this stage, as Stakor is now making sure this western flag is held. He's going to start sneaking guys all over here, possibly. Very good move there by Stakor, so you can have some line of sights and possibly some flanking opportunities down in the future if he hides a guy here, which I'm sure he's now ducking in the bushes soon to hide that guy for a future stealthy 80 grenade operation. As Stakor brings up the Stuart here to support, possibly to try and take out a 20mm gun there, which is a good counter for it, as Consitini is being spied upon by that guy there, right here now. This guy, I want to tell Consitini that that guy is there, because that's definitely going to do damage to Consitini in the later game, as Consitini is pushing up an 80 infantry guy there. So he has some possibility of protecting this 20mm if it decides to get closer, but the Stuart is providing nice support with its fantastic machine gun and also its HE shells, taking out the Japanese MG there, as here comes a Hargao. A good buy versus the Stuart actually, because the Stuart is pretty expensive for the tank it is. It costs around 300 MP, whereas the Hargao does cost about 160 MP, and it does have a good chance of killing the Stuart, so it's well worth the money to go 50-50 play on the Stuart. But the Hargao is going into this strange area here, which may get a shot to this housing here. But I think Stakor knows this and he's just waiting for it to come. No, his turret's aimed somewhere else. He may get a shot, misses, hits a sandbag there. Stuart also misses there. Quite an interesting tank battle. Hits the MG again. Can he get another shot? It's dangerous there. That it's got crew injured. Looks like that Hargao may be destroyed as it's got hull pierced. There's no guys in there anymore. Stakor choosing to take it out, I think. He's not going to try to reman it. Funny enough, now it's hitting all the sandbags and before it wasn't. As Consitini is getting back into it, but fails to get in. As a half track here is going to now support this area and maybe help capture middle, but I think the 20mm is still around here. So he needs to be a bit more careful. Don't think he realizes that, and he's going to get decrewed, but lucky for the 50 cal, the half track, it's still alive there, as this 20mm is still trying to shoot, and there's 80 infantry somewhere here, I believe, as well. No, it's been taken out as well by that half track, as the Stuart does get tracked, but it manages to slide forward, so if it slided the other way, 20mm could have easily penetrated it, but in fact it slided with its hull facing forward. So bad luck there for Consitini, as Stakor has now got the middle quite devastatingly with the half track and a Stuart being able to support this whole area, as the half track now is going to pressure the western flag here. Nice pressure play by Stakor here, knowing that he's got the middle covered, but no, a nice 80 grenade there by Consitini from something. I'm not too sure where the infantry is, but takes out that Stuart who's been tracked. And now he's pushing in Stakor with the MGs, but this Hargao will be able to quite easily take out that half track, but the half track needs to move a bit more forward maybe, and could quite easily take it from the side as well. So can this Hargao take it? It's a bit of cat and mouse here. This half track here is hiding. Hargao's getting dangerously close, but if it disposes his front armor, it should be okay. As middle's still being capped here, the Hargao's being quite, I guess, scared. He could possibly move a bit more down here and shoot through here that way. And bad move here by Consitini, running the recruits into the direct fire of the half track, but maybe that's his plan, as he's trying to shoot this guy here. No, what are you doing, Consitini? That was just suicidal there. As you can see, the side armor exposed of that Hargao, it just ran straight into that half track to just get killed. Pretty poor tank usage there, in my opinion, as Stakor gets the kill with the half track and now forces the 3 cap almost, with Consitini still in the lead though at 11-1. Stakor will be surely be on to the points very shortly with this 3 cap here. He needs to spawn something fast. Achinu, a bit of an overkill at this stage. Maybe, definitely an overkill. He definitely just needed a Hargao in my opinion. Stakor drives away with Consitini's Hargao as well. So bad luck here by Consitini, getting bouncing shots at the hard track as well. He needs that shot, takes it out. Infantry needs to follow now. Possibly another Hargao or a 20mm is needed to clear out these areas. But actually no, Consitini has cleared out the middle as well. Center seems secured. There's MGs there. I think this might be the squad. Yep, there's 4 MGs, which means only one thing. The home front has been called, the 2-point special unit by Consitini. He needs to spread them out, as Stakor is really flanking hard in this area here. And MGs need to move, but that Marine escaped to this life, as Consitini unwittingly doesn't know that units are coming from down here as well. He can quite easily get grenaded from behind here. He's being pressured here, now pressured from this way. Oh no, this is not looking good. Ooh, bad luck there for Stakor, as the assault squad here spotted those guys, but they are moving away again. That Chinu is still staying in position there. If I was Consitini, I would definitely get the hell out of there, because there's definitely units right behind you, and units in that building there. Stakor has really infested this entire area at the moment. As in the center here, Stakor has taken it back, while his spawn flag is still being held by Stakor. So Stakor is actually clawing back, 10-11 at this stage. Kamikaze's being sneakily used in the wrong way. It's bad micro there, in fact, by Consitini. Just sneak those kamikazes straight into the fire of the USA MG there. He definitely needs this spawn point. This spawn point should be quite easy to take. There's only a few guys here. A 20mm spawn or just a regular squad just to come straight down. He should be able to recap it as the middle is now being capped again by Consitini. As he should focus on this area here as it's quite easily close to his spawn. He can quite easily reinforce this point and take out any units guarding it at this stage. I'm not too sure what he's trying to do here, Consitini, at the moment. He's running for no reason down this area here. There's no real target to take out at this stage. He's just running straight into the enemy area here. It's a bit fairly strange play here. Maybe he's running, I'm not too sure. He might be in danger now. There's a Marine here somewhere. And down here as well, he's just coming here for no reason. There's no support, I don't think, from Consitini. And surely there'll be a counter here soon by Stakor as in the form of a Croc or an AT gun of some sort, but this flag is definitely the weak one that Consitini should be targeting at this stage. Stakor doesn't have this guarded very heavily, and it's directed to a spawn as you see Stakor ambushing Consitini's men from the building here. Nice move there by Stakor. Stakor is actually really good at infesting areas here. I'm quite, I guess, admirable play here by Stakor as that Bofors takes a nice side shot at that Chinook. It's been caught with its pants down, but it's been decrewed now, and M20 is down, and that Bofors may be down shortly. No, it's been remanned. Can it get another shot in? Maybe it can. It's trying to run away. I think the gun has been killed, as it does successfully run, as that Chinook is turreted, as in danger now, being capped, as Stakor is now in the lead 20-11 quite convincingly, as Stakor has infested all these buildings here, not allowing Cons to move actually, and Cons is just stuck here, not realizing sometimes that the units are being attacked from behind at the moment, as this point now is center point is now being capped again. Cons needs to focus on taking this point in. There's only one MG there. A Hargau could just run down there. This is the right way to do it. Just run straight down there and take it out. He needs also more infantry to just cap the points, or maybe scour this area here and take out all of Stakor's units that are behind his lines at this moment, as the Hargau is slowly picking away there. The Croc play here takes out that Chinook. Cons does need maybe a 75mm to lock down these laneways. AT guns are surprisingly good in Tramway, as if you have it one in each area, you can basically safe to say that you can lock down the area. That Hargau also needs to move knowing that the counter's coming. He may get in one shot here, but the Croc misses that opportunity. The Hargau here needs to move a bit further back maybe, as Consitini has neutralised these points. The flags aren't ticking in anyone's favour at this stage. This game is looking to be a very close game at this stage, as that Bofors looks like its gun is still damaged, a slight curve there. I'd definitely like to see more infantry by Consitini on this point here. Maybe even just some more infantry here to just search for Stakor's men behind lines, as this Croc here is struggling to kill this, as I think the Hargau's aim is to take this out. It looks like it can't penetrate this building here. Not sure what it's trying to do, as the Croc is now going hunting. Waiting for some of Consitini's kamikazes, or maybe they all died in that initial burst, as kamikazes can be very lethal to this Sherman, as the Sherman is doing a good play here, trying to flame that flame that Hargau behind that building, but I don't think he can penetrate that, so there could be a chance here for Consitini to actually just send a rocket guy to take this out, or an AT gun, to spawn that AT gun right now from spawn to take this unit out, as it can quite easily shoot through with an AP shot now. I think he's going for that AP shot. Misses that first shot. It's just trying to run out of here now that Hargau seems to be stuck at this stage. Next shot from the Croc should penetrate, and does so, and penetrates with the 50 cal after the building collapsed. And it's still alive though. It may get a shot. Yet no, it's been decrewed entirely, so now that's gone. An AT gun is definitely what's needed by Consitini at the moment. Even a 75mm or the 75mm AA with the Type 92 should be able to take it out. As I see a vehicle of some sort, maybe it's the Chinook. It is the Chinook. It's a decent buy for the Croc, but the Croc can quite easily take it out as well. And it spawned in a very, I guess, good location, because it was covered by that tank there. And here comes the Croc with one shot to take it out. Not shooting yet. This is going to decide this area, I suppose. Control of this area. While that's happening though, Stakor is sending guys here for micro. Here comes the Ranger squad down the centre. Let's see who wins this battle now. The tank is coming out. Nice bounce there on that Croc, and the Croc's turn to shoot. Not trying to fire, but here comes the 150 type mortar. A good counter actually for infantry units and emplacements like the Bofors. They can easily quite take it out. And the turret is destroyed by the Sherman. So it's possible that he can now take it out. And now with this mortar there, he should be able to destroy the infantry of the Rangers. But I think he's going to run this over maybe. Consitini definitely needs a bit more, I guess, infantry around this area to stop it. He's nothing stopping this vehicle here. It's hilarious. What's going on? It's finally been exploded by the AT grenade, but this guy has been tracked by something, as that Croc is trying to run, but is trying to shoot the Chinu with its turret down, it seems. Tricky play here by Stakor. No, nice miss there. It's angled quite well as well, so I don't think that Chinu will actually survive, but the Chinu can penetrate this, but here comes the Hargal flank, which may be able to take it out. But watch out for the Rangers around this area here. It will be able to side shot it. Just needs to go a bit further, run in further, so this Ranger can't hit you. As here comes the... Oh wow, the recallist does miss that. As Hargal needs to run further out, get a straight angle on this Sherman. Sorry, on this Croc. Should be able to take it out. Nice, right there. Maybe there. Come on. That Chinu is getting attacked. It needs to APCR this side. And that Chinu dies. That's really disappointing there. That Chinu really had a chance, and this Hargal really should have destroyed that from that side. You can't, basically when you shoot an engine, it doesn't flame, and if you shoot the engine again, it won't actually flame up or do extra damage because it's already been damaged. So you've got to actually target another part of it, which would have been the side armor, was the second best. As the mortar here should be able to do some damage on Stakor's forces, but the M19 a very good buy on Tramway in fact, as the bullets, the range actually you fight in tanks, the M19 should be able to do damage from this close distance, and it's quite good at shooting through those little windows of the trams. So the mortar doing damage to the Bofors, but Consitini does need to take out that unit as Stakor grenades that and finishes off the mortar as well with another grenade. So Stakor's infesting of infantry here has really destroyed Consitini's mortar and Chinu from coming back. So it doesn't look good for Consitini. A relatively good start by him, but it's actually been a very close game. The scoreline doesn't actually give it justice, in my opinion, as it's been a lot of back and forth by both players, as too many 50 cals in this has taken down all the SNLF infantry Consitini mustered. He should really put that on sneak here, as there goes all his infantry. 3 cap here, and it's about over, so GG's to both players. It looks like Stakor really won this game with his infantry usage by infesting these areas here, getting sight on units and ambushing units in their spawn, slowing down Consitini's advance, making him pressured, and also in this area here being able to steal this point. In Tramway, this is very important. This concrete wall, you need to try and man it if you're spawning on the Japanese side. You need to man it with guys here, because the other team quite easily move here and cover this position as a forward assault here. But a bit of a strange tank play here. Stakor getting the better of Consitini with tank plays as well. So Cons needs to improve with his tank play, it seems. But otherwise, good play by both players. Consitini was able to do some nice grenading at the start and pressuring, but Stakor has gotten the better of him in all other departments, in tank play and infesting and infantry movements, maybe in the micro department as well. So it'll be good to see Consitini improve on this next match versus Rochford tomorrow night. It's on at around, I think it's 8 p.m. Australian time tomorrow, on our Monday for the Americans on Saturday, and it should be a good match for the winners bracket final for Australia. Good G.